As the girl changes time. So today we will know about things changing with time. Means that something was changing in time. Like us, when we were born, time went by and we are changing too. So today we will know. The first one is history. So do you have history in class? So I don't have. I only have science. So history is a story of events that happened earlier time. Like when there's war, there will be time. There will be time like war opened on 11, and it was 6 months. What? 22 of February 1958 or something. I don't know how to call it, but it's a long time I haven't called it. So maybe that story was about someone that had invented something. So that was history. It was a story of events. So they had been invented something in the late 90s. So it's the story of events. Like Thomas Edison, he invented the light bulb. So his invention came into the history. So it's the story of events. So that light bulb, how light bulb are made, it will be a many times event. So it will happen earlier time. Earlier time means that time when we haven't been born yet. It was very early, in the 19s and 80s. That was called the earlier time. The 2000s, I think don't call it earlier time. The next one is past. Past is time before now. So past is just like the earlier time. Past is also from the past. Have you known about past simple? So that was clearly alike. So like past, which has ed in it. So I'm not teaching you. So every time before now. So now is the present, the time now. But the past is the time before now. It's before today. Today is 22 of January. Tomorrow is 10th. I'm so happy because I also have a lot of lucky money to buy baby shoes. Do you know that? I really like. So the future. Tomorrow is 10th. So tomorrow is called the future. It's the time after now. After means that it was after today. Before. Here, let me check my pen first. I'm going to get the pen. So here is now. Now we go further. Further means that it was tomorrow, later, blah. So we call it future. But the time before I have born, or maybe I have been 6 years old now I'm 9 years old. So we call it the past. So the past, and then now, and then the future. So it was a pretty different word because kind of something in them. So each of it had different history. But now I don't think we have history now. It's right today. Right today it was now. When it was the 2000s, the 2000s was now. It was the past. I haven't been born in 2000. I born in 2015. So next one is fact. Fact is a thing that is true and then can be proven. So like dinosaur. We haven't met dinosaur yet, but how could we know that it was dinosaur? So it was a fact. It was a fact that dinosaur was true. The dinosaur had to live on it because of the bones. Chemistry or something. Find dinosaur bones. They have this kind dinosaur bone under the ground. So that can be proof. They can prove that there's dinosaur and more lately. Maybe when there's 20 BC. The dinosaur had been on Earth since hundreds and thousands millions of years ago. But they died because of that rock. I hit that rock. No. If that rock don't hit that big rock, I know that they call asteroid asteroid. I don't know what it's called. So that rock hit the earth, and then maybe that hit over just a big circle, and maybe just far from it, there's still animals that can live. So that was lucky. But then the smoke, after that hit, the volcano started to burn, tsunami, and then also hurricane, and lots and lots of enemies, lots and lots of different things happen. And then the smoke, I don't know how the smoke could get to the sun. I think it had been hundreds of days for it to get to the sun, because the sun is very high. The smoke from the asteroid flew all through to the sun, and then it hit the sun, and then there was no sun, and then they had frozen time. The dinosaurs frozen time, so they cannot find food and they cannot find water to drink, so they died. So now I don't have any dinosaurs now because of the asteroid. I don't like them. No. So that was fun about dinosaurs, and I don't know how they know about dinosaurs that they died. Maybe it's just fiction. The fiction is something that is made up in the so maybe it's just made up of that day. Maybe something large from the earth and large up the sky, it's filled on the earth and made a big crack, and then the volcano started to run all over the earth, and the earth became harder. That was just fiction. No, it was just myth. So if there's a fiction, then fiction is like some kind of story. It's something that's made up and not true. It was not true. It was not like dinosaurs are real. They are fact. They are not fiction. They are not being made up. They are not being made up, and they're true. So, but fiction is not true. Fiction is like maybe that we made up something like, oh my God, this pen is out of ink. But it was not out of ink. You can still write it. But this wasn't called fiction. It was called lie. Fiction is like something that we made up in our mind. Maybe we made a story about. Have you ever watched Conan? So that the one that wrote it made it up. So it was just fiction. So the next one is timeline. Timeline is a timeline showing things change over time. So timeline is like this. It was sometimes it was a straight line, maybe from the 1980s. That was when my father was born, and then it came to 2025. So this they have, and then you have that. So this was a timeline. It showed time my father grew. Maybe 1981. He was 1 year old, 2 years old, 3 years old. So that was a timeline. It showed how things are changed over time. So this is a timeline. This is not bad at all. It just everything is changed over time. It just charts or something. So the fact. So this is about majority. I'm not good. So in the past, we only lived in small houses. We don't live in buildings and apartments. We only live in small house. We live in a house of flats, apartment. So in the past, we lived in house, and then neighbor, they're just like this, house and house and house. They're near together. Not like today. We have a long building and a lot of windows. Because it's an apartment, it has lots of windows, and that was the big